Welcome to the Tyson here.
This bout is scheduled for 12 rounds.
What a pleasure it is to be here in this environment. What a venue for this showdown. And that's the opening bell. Round one.
Ex-champions ringside. You've got future opponents, past opponents. That's what these fights do. That's what these venues do.
Right punch. Both of these men showing exceptional chins, by the way. Oh, and he caught him with an uppercut. After so much pre-hype fight and social media drama, I can't believe we're actually in the midst of them fighting.
You can walk into an arena and be the hero. The pressure, the expectation, the desire from the fans. You can't get away from it. Ignore them. Lock it off. I know it's hard. I can hardly hear you, Todd. You've got to ignore them. Get on with your job.
Some nice exchanges from both men in this round. Trying to answer back. He threw the hook, didn't land. He got out of the way of that right hook. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. This fight could not be any closer, could it, Johnny?
That was super tight. I dread being a judge.
Who will be buzzed first? This counter-puncher is going to wait for you to move first, and then will strike like a snake. Keep an eye on this guy.
Todd, I understand what you're saying. You've got to be on this. You've got to be on it. You've got to be a pro. You've got to think light. Concentrate.
Coming back to life now, starting to land some punches. He scores with that right uppercut. Nice exchanges from both men in this round. This fighter told us yesterday, if he doesn't win by knockout, he doesn't consider it a real victory. That's the mentality he has.
With sluggers, you cannot let them get into a rhythm because this is how they train. This is how they prepare for a fight. This is what they'll do all night. Do not dance their dance. You've got to use speed.
Wanted to land the left hook, but was not successful. And he caught him with a left hook. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. This one could go either way. Every round is so important.
It's too hard to split. Do you listen to your head or your heart?
Which one of these athletes is going to be the first to get rocked? He didn't take that jab well at all. You're not going to see as much footwork as the smaller weight classes in the heavyweight division, but we don't care. We want the heavy fists.
Guys that carry so much power, of course they're going to look for that knockout because it makes the night a little bit shorter. You don't get paid any extra for overtime.
Good left hand. That right hook catching air. Can they figure out the combination to this safe? Talk about punches and bunches. That's the mantra for this fighter with that exceptional hand speed.
When you've got a fast fighter, they will cut you to ribbons, and they know it's a matter of time before either you get desperate or the referee jumps in and saves you. This is a natural gift.
And there's an uppercut, a big uppercut, and his knees buckled that time. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. This fight is closer than 2 pages in a book, Johnny.
So important. The referee's got to do his fight right. He's got to judge this right. He's got to do his job right.
Which one of these athletes is going to be the first to go down? He just misses with that jab. How much confidence do you build when your opponents hit you with their best shot and you walk right through it?
This is when you get in the ring feeling like you're King Kong because you know you've got a chin that is not going to get dented.
Oh, what a punch! He misses with that jab. Big shots from both these fighters. Got to be careful, though. He takes that jab. There's no doubt that this fighter's power can change the fight around in an instant. You can't afford to make one single minor mistake.
Todd, we know one of these fights can knock you out with a simple jab. They're that powerful.
This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Who's winning this fight right now? I have no idea.
It's too hard to split. Do you listen to your head or your heart?
Don't let him get back into this fight. It's so important now in this first minute of this.
Who's going to be the first one to get clipped? Big shots from both of these fighters. Got to be careful, though. Good one. That's another scoring shot. Endurance is becoming a factor. You can see this fighter having a hard time getting out of the way of the punches, and they're not throwing as many on their own.
What can they change? They can change their attitude. They can change their nervous system. So a certain amount of punches per round. Because otherwise, if they deviate from the game plan, they're going to be shattered once again, and the fight will be over.
Nice exchanges from both men in this round. Left punch. Nice exchange here from both men. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. I don't know which fighter is winning this bout.
That was super tight. I dread being a judge.
Don't let him get back in the fight. Don't let him get that confidence. Hit him with strength.
He's going to be the first one to get buzzed. There's a big difference between being the aggressor and the effective aggressor. Which type are we seeing so far?
I've seen some aggressive fighters like this, and they are a nightmare. If you are not fit, that is the worst place to be, having second thoughts in the ring.
Oh, and he caught him with a stiff jab. Oh, and there he caught him with a stiff jab. Some nice exchanges from both men in this round. And he caught him with a left hook. You've got someone with the hand speed that this fighter possesses. How do you deal with it?
I've never seen a fighter so fast in my life. How do you deal with this? You've got to hope they run out of steam.
Left punch. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. This fight could not be any closer, could it, Johnny?
It's too hard to split. Do you listen to...
Who's going to be the first one to get rocked? He missed with that jab. One of the best attributes to have in boxing has nothing to do with boxing. It's how well you can take a punch to the face.
Don't get trigger happy, because all of a sudden you're going to be gassing yourself out trying to get that shot, and that's when they catch you.
Not a lot of defense here at all. Jab to the body, trying to wear him down. Can they figure out the combination to this safe? Got him with a clean right uppercut. We hear that old phrase, second win. You've got to find it somehow.
Midway through the fight, if you are tired, this can be the loneliest place in the world. If you cheated, now we're going to find out.
Why aren't they defending? Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. This one could go either way. Every round is so important.
So important. The referee's got to do his fight right. He's got to judge this right. He's got to do his job right.
Which fighter's going to get clipped first? Ooh, a stiff right jab. Energy and endurance are not an issue for this fighter who continues to be aggressive as the rounds wear on.
Sometimes when you have a fight, the best way to beat a fight is not give them what they want. Because they want to get you there. They want you to stand there toe-to-toe with them and have a tail. That's what they do in the gym every single day of the week. What you've got to do is you've got to frustrate them as they set their shots. Get out of the way. And they'll get so angry, so frustrated because they can't work.
Two are the perfect dance partners. Nice right jab. He just gets out of the way of that right uppercut. And he misses with that jab. Heard the phrase, finding a second win. I don't think I need to tell you which one of these fighters needs to find it.
Now you've got two fighters that are absolutely shattered. What gets you through?
A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Who's winning this fight right now? I have no idea.
It's too hard to split, dude.
Who will be buzzed first? How did he absorb that hook? What a shot! A perfectly timed left uppercut. Just got their bell rung. This fighter is not interested in throwing one shot at a time. They throw combinations and they throw them non-stop.
Some fighters are just gifted with such hand speed, footwork, movement. They are gifted. They are the chosen few.
Can they figure out the combination to this safe? He knows that right hand's coming and still can't do anything about it. Got him with a left jab. He got caught clean by a left hook. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. This fight is closer than 2 pages in a book, Johnny.
That was super tight. I dread.
He's going to be the first one to get clipped. There's no way this fighter can go punch for punch. Their resistance to these blows just isn't the same.
Because you've got a good chin doesn't mean you've got leather skin. It means you can still get caught. So you've got to go for those point areas over the eyebrow, the cheekbone. You've just got to try and cut them, skim them, go for speed.
He misses with that jab. Clean jab. Big shots from both these fighters. Got to be careful, though. One of these fighters is starting to run out of gas. What do you do as a fighter when you just don't have the energy?
Now this is about desire. This is about character. This is about want.
Missed him with that uppercut. That left scores. Right jab. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. This one could go either way. Every round is so important.
So important. The referee's got to do his fight right.
Don't change too much.
Which one of these athletes is going to be the first to go down? I think it's safe to say one of these fighters certainly has a significant speed advantage. You can tell who it is.
This can be so frustrating when you're in such a fast fighter that can throw 3-4 shot combinations before you've even let one off. That creates frustration, and that's when it gets hard.
He left his chin exposed, and he got caught. Good punch. Back and forth they go. Neither fighter willing to back down. You can tell he's stronger, but he's not faster. Stamina is so important for these two fighters because it allows them to use their skills throughout the match. It can all come down to who's in better shape.
What can they change? Can they slow the pace down? Can they hope to knock them out early? What can they do? They've got to concentrate and relax. Because you know what you can do in the gym, you can do it in a fight. You've got to relax.
Ten seconds to go here in the round. This fight could not be any closer, could it, Johnny?
It's too hard to split. Do you listen?
Set him up.
He's going to be the first one to get clipped. Solid punch. fails to score with that left hook. You've seen all the famous boxing movies, the training scenes, the gym work. That's what it all boils down to. Who's going to have more endurance? Good right uppercut. Some nice exchanges from both men in this round. Hit him with a left jab. When we talk about a fighter having power, don't just look at the head punches they throw. Look at the body shots. That could be the real difference.
Sometimes when you get in there with someone that's so powerful, you've got to outthink them. You've just got to be smarter than them. You've got to be like a little Fagin and pickpocket them.
Misses with that uppercut. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Another win, another unanimous decision victory.
Unanimous? You know what? Smart, Sadie. Totally change of styles to make sure they got it. Had every round in the bag. There was no argument, no discussion, no mistake. It was so obvious.